This is Philip Angel with the World Resources Report. The day after holding a climate change adaptation workshop at Canto University, we took a boat trip up the Canto River, well into the rice-growing region of the Mekong Delta, to look at a water management project that will help farmers adapt to the climate changes now facing the Delta. The trip was led by Dr. Dang Lu Nan of the Mekong Delta Research Institute at Canto University. The project, a series of sluice gates, is designed to manage water flows in and out of the canals that crisscross the delta and that traditionally drain agricultural areas and provide water for rice paddies. The World Bank funds 75% of the cost of the project, with local and provincial governments picking up the rest. This is one of a number of actions being taken by the government of Vietnam to adapt to emerging impacts from climate change. The Mekong Delta is critical to the country as the center of domestic food production and the source of rice for its important export trade. Much of the delta is low-lying, within a few meters of sea level, and is vulnerable to predicted sea level rise. Increasingly, the hydrology of the area has been changing, and more disruptions are forecast as a result of climate change. With freshwater flows less predictable because of potential decreases in rainfall, and concern about saltwater intrusion from sea level rise, the project involves a series of sluice gates at the mouths of some 52 canals that drain the Âu Man Za No area of the delta. Quite simply, the gates, seen here, are manually opened and closed by local officials when conditions warrant. They are closed during the rainy season to capture fresh water in the canals to help flood rice paddies. This eliminates the use of expensive diesel-fueled pumps. In dry periods, the gates are also closed to prevent salt water from the strong tidal action of the rivers from entering the canals. Otherwise, they are left open. The farmer seen here talking to the group is telling them that he supports the program, but since only 26 of the 52 gates have been constructed, he is still having to pump water to flood his fields. He says he can't wait for all the gates to be built. Then things will get better. This is Philip Angel with the World Resources Report.